everybody, it's Lady Led, and today I just want to show you how I make one of my favorite healthy snacks. I'm getting ready to make some dehydrated plantains, and I'm just going to show you what I do, and hopefully next time you see some in the store, you'll give them a thought. You'll grab some. I'm just going to cut them up and put them in my dehydrator. So first I want to talk about why am I going to dehydrate these plantains. First of all, plantains are a source of a resistant starch, so they don't have as much sugar as a regular banana. Now, don't get me wrong, they can be sweet, but just not as sweet as a banana. And I'll say this, after you get a handle on your sugar cravings and you stop eating so much sugar, and you do no added sugars at all, you actually really can taste the sweetness in these. So I actually enjoy them, and then when I dehydrate them, that's going to concentrate the sugars even more. So this is a treat that is going to be sweet. So if you're just beginning, your health journey, this probably isn't really appropriate for this time. This is something that I started maybe a few months in, after I had started making some progress. And for the most part, they don't disrupt, any weight loss. But I will say you do have to be careful because it's super easy to eat way too many of these at one time. But they're a nice healthy snack, and plantains are very affordable when you can find them. I like to get them when they're yellow like this. So this one should have some sweetness. If it's not sweet, then guess what I'm gonna do? Instead of it being a sweet snack, I'll make it a salty snack, and I'll just sprinkle some salt on it, and I'll use it as a chip that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these peeled and cut. I'm just trying to give it a smell to see if I smell any sweetness. It has a really thick peel. All right, that's the first one. And it feels just like a banana. It's just a little bigger and thicker. I think I'm gonna have a sample. Let's see what I got. And I like to cut them kind of diagonally. So I'm gonna give this a taste. All right, so let's see, is this gonna be a sweet treat or is this gonna be a salty treat? This is gonna be a sweet treat, y'all. So again, if it's a sweet treat, then that means these have to be, be careful, don't overdo it. I'll probably just do a few chips at a time. This is not where I'm gonna take the whole bag and go sit in front of the TV, because if I do that, I'm gonna eat the whole bag. And yeah, so no. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice these up, and let me show you my dehydrator. I got a really good deal on this. I think I paid like $29 for it. I've never seen them at that price. So when I saw this dehydrator there, I don't know what this brand is called. I don't know anything about this particular brand, but I have used this several times. I've had it for at least, let me think, I didn't get it last year, maybe I got it the year before. So I've had it at least 2 years. I have dried herbs in here. I've done my rosemary in here. I've also done persimmons, which I can't wait. Because, oh my goodness, when the persimmons are dry, that's an extra treat. But that, again, these are treats. These are things that you have to keep in mind. They do still have some sugar content, but at least there's fiber, and so your body benefits from that. And I don't know if you've heard me talk about fiber before, but fiber is what is called the prebiotic. That's the food that the probiotics or the good microbes that they eat. So when your good microbes are happy, they're taking care of your immune system, they're helping you digest your food, and they keep you mentally well because they send messages through your vagus nerve. So you want fiber, you need fiber, and these plantains have a good amount of fiber, and that's why I like them so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them cut up. So like I said, I kind of like to do them in this diagonal because as I get closer to the middle, they just get bigger and bigger, right? And I'm not doing them too thick. I don't want them too thin. Of course, I don't want slivers, but this thickness right here is nice. Maybe slightly thinner than that, but you know, I'm not gonna reject any of them. That's how I like it when they start getting like that. And then I almost can get like a, see how that is? A nice big slice. Nice. Let me move my other one out of the way. See how much I can keep this up. I like them like that. And they get a little messy towards the end. That's okay. In fact, I might just have another little sample. All right, I'm gonna cut up this other one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get them loaded on the trays. So there is a top tray, and I know this is my top tray because of this piece on top. Let me show you the difference. See, that one is see-through, that one is not. I don't know how many trays I'm gonna need, so I think I probably shouldn't use more than 3. So I'm gonna start on the 3rd shelf. I'm gonna go ahead and get my plantains on here. I try not to let them touch, but of course I want to maximize the space. Actually, that one banana only took 1 tray. All right, so looks like I'm only gonna need 2 trays. So make sure it's stacked right. There we go. All right, and I could remove all these trays at the bottom, but I'm not. I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, you can see I kind of got crazy with my cuts. Look at that. And this one was a snap. Oh, I might as well just finish that off. Yep. All right. Time for the lid. That's it. So the first thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to set my temperature, and of course your settings may be different. So I'm going to crank it all the way up to 160. And then in the past, I've noticed that this is taking about 8 hours. So I'm going to kick my timer all the way up to 8. I think that's 8. And then I'm just going to hit the on button, and it's going to start. It's not too loud, but as you can hear, it is noticeable. So I'm just going to set this aside for 8 hours, and then I'll come back and show you the finished dehydrated plantains. All right, so I'm back, and they are done now. I did have to turn it on again for another couple of hours, and I had some complications. I forgot I was supposed to be making a video to finish this off, and I actually had ate some. I started eating them and somebody else started eating them. I'm not gonna say it was lead, but it was lead. He ate some. He was like, oh, I didn't know you were doing a video on that. Yeah, okay. So, as you can see, this first tray got attacked. But that's okay. Oh, they smell delicious. Here's the second tray. And they're not gonna fall off. I'm actually gonna have to peel these off. But they are the perfect, if you can hear that, that crunch, that's what I want. That's why I had to turn it back on, because I actually cut some a little bit thicker than I wanted. And so that meant it just was gonna take them a little bit longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel these off and get them into my baggie for storage. I promise you this, I don't even know why I'm putting them in this bag. I'm about to eat these in a minute. No, I'm not gonna eat the whole thing, but you can see how it's peeling off. It's sturdy. That's what I want. So these are a wonderful, wonderful treat. They go well with almonds, nuts. So I actually like to make a mix. I don't just, so I don't just eat all of these. I love those big ones. Look at that. Yes, that's exactly how I want it. Uh-oh. Don't be alarmed if they're a little stuck. But that's how it looks on the back side. Trying to get a good view for you. Okay, I don't know, sorry. This will go faster if I want to use my hands, which I normally do. I'm trying to be sanitary for y'all. But y'all not gonna be eating these, I'm gonna be eating them, so here we go. So this is just one healthy snack option. You can make your own plantain chips. You can do other things. So this is just a good way. This is a good way to preserve things, of course. It's a wonderful way to preserve herbs. These are my plantain chips, y'all. So just wanted to give you some ideas. So next time you're out in the grocery store and you see some plantain, make sure they're yellow. If they're too green, they're gonna have that astringent taste and you're not gonna be able to eat that. You kind of have to wait for them to ripen just a little bit more until they lose that bitterness. So it's Lady Led. I hope I gave you an idea for some healthy snacks, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. Mm.